I think we are live. Thank you, Mark. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. And welcome back to another Master Duel versus Chat stream. We do these streams almost every Thursday. And in these streams, I get a chance to duel you wonderful people. I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great, back half of your week. So, very, very happy Friday is tomorrow. This is the first of most likely 3 streams today. The big one, of course, is the stream after this, where we will be finishing Season 3 of GX, episodes 149 through 156. I believe that is 8 episodes, right? 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 episodes to finish Season 3, and then tomorrow we're starting Season 4. So, crazy to think how quickly this dimensional world portion of GX is gone, but man, it is just such an enjoyable section of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that it's been a lot of fun. So that'll of course be over on Twitch. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Huge hello to everybody that's here. Mark, Axel, Hero, Elaine, Raul, Cami, Kevin, Silent Voice, George. Great to see you again, George. I hope you've been well. I also saw you donated. Thank you so much. It's definitely been a little bit, so it's fantastic to hear from you, buddy. I hope you've been well. J.R. Glenn with a very generous donation. Thank you, my man. J.R. Glenn with the $20 super chat. Spin the wheel. You're the best, JR. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And congratulations. Your Spurs had a comical, if you will, Game 2 win. They won... I don't know what the final was, but I checked in during the third quarter, and I was like, oh, well, JR's not sweating this one. Yeah, they won by 40 or 38. Can't do math. 38. Same margin I think the Knicks won game 1 by. Be very funny if it's Knicks Spurs in the finals, but congratulations to your Spurs. Definitely a good needed bounce back game for you guys. I mean, I would be surprised if you guys lost to the, Timberwolves, but you never know. You never know with the playoffs. But thank you, JR. I appreciate you, man. Elaine and Vital, thank you guys for the membership and donation. I will read it in one bit. Video out today on the new Joey Wheeler support. I was done with the video at like 10 in the morning, but because of how YouTube is, where it only sends 3 notifications in a 24-hour period, and because yesterday I uploaded a video at 1:05, and then I went live with Clone Hero right after that, and then I went live with Master Duel, because we didn't do Talking Digimon last night, I couldn't upload until after 1 o'clock today. Otherwise, it would just be suppressed by the YouTube algorithm. So, again, that's kind of the trickiness sometimes of figuring out, like, when to put, videos, shorts, streams, even, like, community posts. It all counts as a notification, and, YouTube won't do more than 3 in 24 hours. So, video came out about an hour ago. Beyond the Brave, right? When we got that name, a lot of people thought, I thought Yuma. I think most people thought Judai with, like, Brave Neos, and it seemed like it was going to be maybe Yuma or Judai. And then I think it was X-Slayer who came in here a couple of days ago and was like, hey, I'm hearing a rumor that Joey Wheeler is going to be the cover for Beyond the Brave. I was like, really? That'd be pretty interesting. Oh, the rumor was true. So Joey Wheeler ends up being the cover. I imagine the next covers are probably going to be like Kaiba. Maybe you get like a My Valentine. I would love, Harpy support, but I could see them for a year doing DM characters, and I think that will be like very, very interesting to see what happens with that. But let the DM reboot really like ridiculous coping happen. Let it happen, man. This is back-to-back core sets that have a Yu-Gi-Oh! DM character on it, updated art, updated cards. We've talked about how people have been wanting a DM reboot for the longest time now, and obviously 2 weeks ago we got that V-Jump article where they talked about how they have multiple projects in the works. Let the copium begin, really. Seriously, it would be it'll be very, very interesting to see what the next year brings in 2026 for Yu-Gi-Oh! But this wave of Joey cards was cool. I'm really excited to see what else we get, because you got to remember in Chaos Origins, we got the new like Yugi Muto, ritual stuff with BLS and MOBC, but we also got Sacred Beasts, right? I'm pretty sure Chaos Origins is where the new Sacred Beast support came in. And then there was another like anime archetype that got support. The Phantom Knights. Yes, the Phantom Knights. What were Sacred Beasts in Chaos Origins? Yeah, it was. And Phantom Knights also got support. So there's a very good chance that we're going to get a couple more anime characters getting support in this set, which is really exciting. So, you know, I know the Joey cards were kind of underwhelming for a lot of people just based on the effects. I thought they had really, really good, cool, like, references to the manga. You know, Jinzo being a level 7 like he was in the manga. The background of the 4 effect monsters, all with that, like, tower in the background. It reminded me very much of that Yugi Joey duel that we get at the end of Battle City, where we don't see, you know, the conclusion of that duel. So, and then Time Wizard having like 6 different cards that Joey went up against in Duelist Kingdom and Battle City. Like, there were a lot of really, really cool references. I break all the ones that I could have found, that I found down in that video, but yeah, you're always going to get some cool anime references there. But yeah, you know, I would have loved more Red Eyes support, to be completely frank. When I saw Joey was on the pack cover last night, it was right after my Master Duel stream ended. I jumped back in the chair. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to get Red Eyes support. Please be good. And it was really only one Red Eyes card. So, you know, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But there's a lot of cards they can do. I mean, they could do Kaiba. They could do Pegasus. They could do, you know, a lot of characters. So I think that's going to be, you know, really, really exciting to see what is next for the, what is next for those core sets. But yeah, I mean, listen, let the hysteria continue with this Yu-Gi-Oh! DM reboot. Sure, why not? Elaine, thank you for being an Obelisk Blue Channel member for 64 months. I greatly appreciate you, Elaine. Hi, Dylan. I wanted to wish you good luck in the game. I sent you a picture on Discord. If you could please look at it. Spin the wheel. We will add a wheel pick. Yes, I saw that in the Discord yesterday. Some Dragon Ball Z birthday cupcakes. I think I actually emote reacted to the photo, which was really, really cool. So, yeah, that is cool. I'm happy. I always like when people get, like, cool designs on cakes, cupcakes. Feel like it makes the occasion just that much more fun. So, yeah, really, really happy for you, Elaine, that you were able to eat some Dragon Ball cupcakes, and hopefully they were good. Vital Bites, thank you for using the link donation. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Wheelspin also got an interesting question for you that a viewer asked in my stream. Can you pendulum summon the Egyptian gods? That is a good question. My inkling would be no. If I had to guess, I would guess no, but I don't know. You would also need to have like a very high scale. Apparently you can. Apparently you can pendulum summon the Egyptian gods. That's pretty funny. Apparently you can. I mean, that's what Google and Reddit, but you know, I would need somebody in here who knows rulings a little better than me to confirm that. That is cool, if you can. Yeah, with Ra you can't, so just with Slifer and Obelisk. Yeah, you would need a scale 11 or 12, which do exist. I mean, they do exist. I mean, it'd be very easy, I would imagine, to pendulum summon 3 monsters and then just use Ra's, you know, then just tribute it with Ra. Delayed, good to see you. Murkrow, good to see you. Alit, good to see you. Alcatraz, good to see you. It's a good question, Vital. Yeah, it's a really good question. Really good question. And thank you for the dono. Appreciate all you guys. Let's start her up. Can you guys hear Master Duel, by the way? Is it louder now? I'm only asking because I can't hear it at all through my headphones, which I don't know why that's the case. Where's the Q? There it is. All right. JR, thank you for the wheel, my man. I appreciate you. George, I didn't read your donation. Thank you for the $5 link donation, George. Let's duel. Can you use roids? Of course, man. Of course I can use roids. Great to see you again, George. Thank you, fellas. Elaine, thank you for the wheel spin. Vital, thank you for the wheel spin. Okay. Let's create this room. Not deck. Yeah, I gotta figure out why my headphones are not hearing anything. It's weird because I edited the video this morning perfectly, so it literally... I don't know why that is. Okay, let's get 50 people. Oh, nice, Bram. What do you think about the new cards? I appreciate you checking the video out. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Brother versus brother. And yeah, George, we are doing a GX watch-along. We are in the process of watching every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime subbed, 10 episodes a week. And so, yeah, we are going to probably finish GX by the end of this month, and then we're going to start 5Ds in June. Sounds good, JR. JR, have a good rest of your day, man. I really appreciate the donation. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Just saw your video. Yeah. Twitch. Unfortunately, it has to be on Twitch. YouTube does not let it happen. So, it has to be on Twitch. Now I got to figure out why... Why I can't hear any audio. It's not that, like, weird, but it's just annoying more than anything else. Okay, now I can hear audio. Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I'm more so, like, happy that they continued with anime characters on the pack. And, like... Yeah, dude, I think there's some real, like... I think there's some legitimate reason to be hopeful about a possible DM reboot.
What are the chances
I really do.
On the next set pack cover, we get Vivian Wong or the Big Five?
Axel Hero, thank you so much for the $7 super chat. Two things can be true. It's great to see ya. I appreciate the super chat greatly. Helps me out tremendously. And then the other thing that could be true is that is the most ridiculous take and question. It's 0%. It is 0%. Come on, man. Come on. There is no chance. I think the only character that I would say has like an above like 80% chance is Seto Kaiba. Like, the next one is going to be Kaiba. We're going to get more Blue Eyes support. It just is what it is. I would be stunned if we did not get Kaiba on the next set. And when the next set comes out, we'll get the name of the next set first. And, you know, we got Chaos Origins, Beyond the Brave. The next set will be like Roar of the Blue. It'll be something like that. Roar of the Blue. Or White Lightning. Something like that. I mean, it is absolutely going to be a Seto Kaiba set. I would be shocked if it wasn't. And if we don't get a Seto Kaiba set at some point. But Vivian Wong and the Big Five, there's 0 chance. I think you and Delayed are like the only people that would want that. Now, I mean, Vivian Wong's got more fans than the Big Five. There are people that like Vivian Wong, but come on. Raul, thank you for the €5 super chat. Appreciate you that, Raul. Thank you so much. Have you heard
of Hungary capital Budapest WHE final is?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Budapest. Yeah, no, I've heard of it. I've heard of it, Raul. Yeah, I'm excited. Go PSG, man. They got to save football. Thank you, Raul.
So glad that my deck is getting support, Dylan.
Thank you, Joey, for the donation.
After all, I'm the best Battle City duelist that doesn't rely on Millennium items nor God cards to win.
No, I mean, listen, I don't think that... I don't think that, the best Battle City duel is that doesn't rely on Millennium items or God cards to win. Well, I don't think that Yugi relies on God cards in Battle City. Marek certainly does. But yeah, I mean, I guess he is. I guess he is. My only counter to that would be maybe a Shizu. That would be my only counter. No, never mind. What am I talking? A Shizu. Acting like a Shizu doesn't use Millennium items. Never mind. Yeah, no, it's probably Joey. It's probably Joey. Bro is an old school duelist. Yeah, he is. He is. Yugi does have the puzzle. He does. He does. Under those, like, small circumstances, no Millennium items, no God cards. Yeah. I would give that one to you, Joey. I also don't know who donated that. I would imagine delayed, but I have no idea. But yeah, Raul, I have heard of Budapest. I have heard of Budapest. I have heard of Hungary. I just didn't realize that the Champions League final was there. Abigail, thank you for the super chat. Oh, it's possible. That is possible. That is absolutely possible. I mean, getting Taya on like a pack cover. Here's the thing. I think that there is a much greater chance that My Valentine is going to be chosen as the girl. Like, if they decide to give like a girl a core set cover, I just can way more see it being Mai than Taya. Way more. And so I think there's a much greater chance that it's going to be Mai. But there's a chance. There's a chance it's going to be Taya. I mean, this is something brand new they're doing with the core sets. Like, getting anime characters on it is, like, shocking enough. First time in 20 years, right, with Chaos Origins. And now to have, like, DM characters on back-to-back core sets here with Yugi and then Joey. I imagine for the rest of the year, which is going to be 4 sets, we've already gotten the first 2, it's going to be DM characters. My prediction, Seto Kaiba, My Valentine. Those are my 2 predictions. Those are my 2 predictions. Seto Kaiba, I feel like, is a gimme. I mean, you've gotta, like, really go out on a limb to not pick Seto Kaiba to be one of the cover, like, characters. Especially after Yugi and Joey. Marek would be awesome. I mean, Pegasus would be awesome. The thing with Pegasus, and the reason why I'm hesitant to pick Pegasus, is we just are getting we're getting a huge swath of toon support. And so putting Pegasus on a cover here means we would be getting another massive wave of like 10 new toon cards, unless they like really focused on like the relinquished stuff. But I would be really, really shocked if Pegasus was one of these 2 characters. And by the way, we don't know if it's even going to stick with DM, right? The next one might be GX. It might only be these 2. We really don't know. I hope X-Slayer comes in here because I'd love to, because he seems to have like a really good source, and I'd love to know his thoughts on what he thinks will happen. Because he's come in here a few times and has been like, oh, this is the rumor, and it's the first time I've heard of it, and then it ends up being true. So clearly, X-Slayer's got a very, very good source. I'll say that. He's got a very good source. Muzan, what's going on? My Mishu, no Talking Digimon this week. Unfortunately, a lot of the guys were not able to make it last minute, so Talking Digimon will be back next Wednesday. Yeah. Apologies for that. Why not Bones? I mean, there's a chance for Bones, but Bones also got new support very recently. I think there's a chance for Bandit Keith. I think there's a chance for Bandit Keith. But, yeah, Bones, Pegasus, I have a hard time seeing. Bakura would be great. Marek would be great. There's a lot of really, really good,
What do you think of Digimon Beat Brack?
Brian, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Dude, I love it. So it's the only Digimon I've ever watched. I was recommended to it by a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people that watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon. I love it, man. I think it is a really, really strong show. I think it is very enjoyable. Clearly a little more on the mature side, more mature and dark than I was expecting. I didn't really know what to expect going into Beat Break. But yeah, man, it's a really, really fun series. If you want to know my, like... Obviously, I do, like, weekly reviews, but I also did a video going over my, like, general thoughts. And the fact in this video, the first, like, 20 so episodes. So if you're interested, Brian, in my thoughts on Beat Break, like just in general, I would definitely recommend you watch that video. But generally speaking, I really, really like it. And it stinks that, like, it's almost, I don't want to say it's almost over, but it is almost over, right? We know it's going to end in October or September. And, yeah, it stunk. It sucks. It sucks because I've really enjoyed it. But I'm going to enjoy these last 24 episodes. Hopefully they're enjoyable. But so far, I really like it. I really like the characters. I like the music. I like the overall story, the mystery. You've got a lot of different groups with, like, obviously our heroes with the Glowing Dawn. You've got the 5 stars. Now you've got this gift organization, and it seems like the 5 stars are going after gift. And yeah, dude, it's really fun. It's really fun. There's times of it where it, like, reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. If Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS paid more attention to, like, the slice of life stuff and had a little bit of a better balance with that. And we're not, you know, bogged with production mire and issues. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Thank you, Brian, for the super chat. All right, I think we're ready to start. Let's see. I'm gonna duel George first. He's actually our only non-wheel dono. I do have one against Delayed as well. I remember Delayed donated yesterday. Thinking last night was a duel versus chat. It was not, but I was like, you'll be on tomorrow. So okay, I'll add Delayed. You're added. Thank you for the donut. Hiroto Honda. Thank you, Hiroto, for the $2 donation.
It's a shame I'm not Duelist. The only card I've played from the original manga was Gagajigo.
Yeah, I mean, Tristan was not a duelist. You know, it's so funny because I feel like the community likes to pile on, like, Taya and Anzu. But oh no, you're good, man. You're good. Little bit of different terminology. But Tristan was just as much of a supporting character as Taya was. And I feel like Tristan never gets the same criticisms that Taya does. I hate when they pile on both Taya and Anzu. Me too, dude. It's messed up. I actually think Anzu was, like, a much stronger supporting character than Tristan was. Oh boy. We do have Maxi. If you were Rex at the beginning of DM, would you have folded with Mai? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, I guess he was funny in the dub. I mean, I always think of the original version. I don't usually think of the dub. What projects do you think we'll find out from the upcoming V-Jump issue? Listen, it can be anything from, like, a small pop-up cafe event in Japan to a new video game to a new show to a new movie. I mean, it can literally be anything, you know? And whoever Tristan was, by the way, thank you for the donation. I mean, it's hard to know. It's hard to know because, like, I'll read the exact verbiage as George takes his turn here. Axel Hero, thank you for another super chat, my man. I appreciate you.
Okay, bring your chaos deck.
Oh,
I'll
boy.
take you on.
Okay.
How many ritual monsters does it have again?
It has, I believe, 10 ritual monsters, but I will take a look before we duel Axel Hero. And thank you so much for the super chat. We might be cooked. George said he was playing a rough Kaiser deck, which I believe him, but there is nothing besides a rough Roids deck. Like, there's no good Roids deck. And Cyber Dragon, obviously, if it gets the right cards, it can certainly cook a little bit. Oops, sorry. Well, George is attacking here. He gets 2 attacks, I think. Alright, play a slop deck. So this is what it reads. And again, you take whatever the hell you want from it. Like, if you want to get super pumped and super excited, you get super pumped and super excited. I'm not going to tell you not to, but multiple projects and plans are being set in motion. We'll publish a mind-blowing Millennium item size. I mean, that's just them hyping it up like every company's going to do. Listen, if you want to know my thoughts on it, I'm very cautiously optimistic. I don't view this as like a new show or something, but it could be. Like, it could be. So we'll see. But it also could just be stuff that's exclusive to Japan. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. It could just be like stuff that is exclusive to Japan, and that's that. I think we're getting cooked here. We need... Please let me use Viacroid. Machine dupe. Wait a second. Hold on. Power bundle. Oh my dude, we're so close. Dude, dude, what a turn. We're dead. Dude, what a freaking turn, dude. We pulled a Kaiser and got a huge monster out at the very end and then died to Power Bond. We literally pulled a Kaiser. George was getting worried there for a little bit. I'm sure George was getting... We almost had it, man. We almost had it. Good duel. Good game, George. Good game. We almost had it, man. We almost had it. Dude, what a freaking turn. Axel Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ritual monsters. Let's go delayed. Yeah, please shine bright like me. Chat, you're not a kid anymore. It's one of that... Kaiser's death, dude, is one of the best, like, death scenes in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's definitely the best one in GX. Right, is there any GX death scene that is more impactful than Kaiser's? I don't think so. I don't think so. We did pull a Syrus. Good to see you, Oz. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, you... I hate that he's playing Cloudians. I hate Cloudians with a passion, dude. And he knows that. He knows that. He knows I hate Cloudians. That's right, we just have to win. Oh, jeez. Thank you, my man, for the 22 months. Thank you, Austin. And at Obelisk Blue. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Austin. Here is Dredger attitude adjusting me through the couch. I don't think there's a more, like, annoying deck that Delayed could have built to use against me. I really don't. He knows it. He knows exactly, like, the right deck to build against me to annoy me on, like, a very deep level. This is one of them. This is one of those decks. This is one of those decks where if you've been watching me for a long time and paying attention, which Delayed does, so thank you, Delayed, for that. You know that this deck infuriates me. And it's for that reason. Yes, the old guy from Over the Nexus, it was such, in the 5Ds game, it is such a difficult duel. Such a difficult duel. And it literally made me hate the card. I hope you enjoy Blue Eyes and BLS, Delayed. I hope you enjoy it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What can we do here? Target one monster in the field, banish it. Now I'm attacking. Screw that. Doesn't matter if these Cloudians don't die. Doesn't matter. We got Blue Eyes. Come on, man. You got one more turn, Delayed. You got one more turn, man. I genuinely, Pete, and it's great to see you, Pete. I really respect his dedication like no others. Like no other. He's such a troll. Austin, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Spin the wheel. Spin. What the hell did he just... Austin, thank you so much for the super chat. Another wheel spin. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon just kicked us in the groin. We need to... Oh my god, dude. We need to summon... We need to draw a ritual card. Otherwise, we're done. Please. Please. We got it. Chaos form. What a freaking draw. What a freaking draw. A top deck that gives you hope for the world. A top deck like no other. Come on. An amazing draw off of the pot. If we did not draw Chaos Form, we would not have won. Great duel, Delayed. Delayed, I'm so... So I did not top deck the Ritual. Well, I top decked Chaos Max the last turn, and then I had the pot card. So I drew an incantation spell, and then I used the pot card, and then I got it off of that. But if I didn't draw it, it would have been over. If I didn't draw it, you beat me. Simple as that. Simple as that. But good game, Delayed. We are going to be doing our wheel spins right after this duel against Axel Hero. Hope you guys are all doing well. Delayed, were you playing Exodia?
What's your rankings for the Tristans of Yugioh? Tristan, Chumley, Bastion, Tyranno, Leo, Bronk, Shingo, Naoki, Go, Kikuto, and Manabu.
You just named a lot of brutal characters there. Let me, Bizarre, thank you so much for the $2 donation. What's your ranking for the Tristans of Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, let me see how many characters you named. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tristan's probably like 7. Well, who's last? It's got... I like how GX has 3 Tristans. Chumley, Bastion, and Tyranno. Who is last? Dude, it might be Bastion. It really might be Bastion, dude. Naoki, I really didn't mind Naoki. I thought he was actually pretty hilarious. Yeah, Chumley, though, I felt like is more complete. Axel Hero might be in trouble here. Bastion did get the girl, but we're not ranking them based on Riz. Who's at the top of my list? I guess... I mean, Manabu and Gakuto probably are 1 and 2. Leo's probably 3rd. Tyranno's probably 4th. I think Go is 5th. I think Shingo is 6th. I think Tristan is 7th. I think Naoki is 8th. I think Bronk is 9th. I really did not like Bronk. And then Chumley and Bastion are 10th and 11th. I think that's how I'd rank them. I think like Gakuto and Manabu, I don't even know if I consider them like the Tristans. I guess they are because they're the secondary friend character, but they do so much for the story compared to, you know, Tristan. I feel like it's hard to find a Tristan-like character in each show. But with the list of those characters, they're probably, I think, the 2 best. Axel Hero, the deck you made me build, man. The deck you made me build. Agami's a great... I mean, he's certainly not the Tristan. I mean, Agami is, like, I think a top 10 villain in the show. But in the franchise, excuse me. I mean, Agami is a great character, I think. Let's just do it. With the deck Axel Hero had me build, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon will deliver the final blow. Oh, maybe not. What was that? Oh, Dharma. We'll at least be able to get Manju's effect off again. Alright, he survives. He survives another turn. That's fine. We got him on the ropes. But Bizarre Interest, great donation, great question. So yeah. Hopefully so yeah. Gakuto, Manabu are top 2. Leo. Tyranno. Go. Shingo. Tristan. Naoki, Bronk, Bastion, Chumley, or Chumley, Bastion. That's how I'd rank them. That's how I'd rank them. It'd be very funny if I just did 2 separate lists, but I'm almost positive I didn't. That's how I ranked them before. Stoner God, what's going on, Stoner God? Good to see you. Without Honda, they would not have made it through Death T. I mean, that's the thing. There's really 3 iterations of, like, a lot of the DM characters. Their manga character, and their dub, and their sub character. So I always default to the sub of DM, because, like, if we're comparing anime to anime, which in that question, we're comparing the GX anime, the Arc 5 anime, you know, every anime, then I'm also going to compare the DM anime rather than the DM manga, just because I feel like that's a more, like, accurate depiction. What the hell happened here, dude? How did he flip the tables? Oh, dude. He flushed those cards back to our hand. I don't, Chris. I mean, again, my channel is more, and I appreciate the question, my channel is more focused on, like, the anime, not as much, like, Master Duel and competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I feel like there's a lot of people that watch me that, you know, are not really interested in, like, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But if I was trying to grow more in that aspect of the franchise and the fandom, then I think your idea is a really good one. Axel Hero knows Chaos Max. Double piercing damage. What's he going to do? How's he going to dodge this one? We're just attacking. We could do more. We're just attacking, man. We're just attacking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Doesn't target. Yeah. I mean, it's smart. Axel Hero knows he's got to play a card that doesn't target in order to deal with Chaos Max. Doesn't target and doesn't destroy. And so very smart to play Peacock because it can deal with Chaos Max. What's going on, Vidon? Wasn't here sometime. Wondering if you did DM Watch Along full. If so, you ever doing GX Watch Along? Yeah. So we've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX 10 episodes a week. Actually, right after this stream on Twitch, we will be watching the final 7 or 8 episodes of Season 3. So we're almost actually done with GX already. So yeah, every week we're watching 10 episodes, and we're going to be doing that for every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. No, that's a good idea, mental health. If my voice was not so shot from like throat surgery a couple years ago, and if I had more vocal range, I definitely would. What do we do here? I guess I just got to set up some defense. I need to get a ritual spell. Yeah, we'll get this. Actually, can we even use this anymore without blue eyes? I don't know. Alright, let me get a different ritual spell just in case. Okay. Alright, as long as we don't die here, we can cook. I think Peacock goes back to his hand, right? Yeah. So we can cook here as long as we don't die. And hopefully we don't die. I mean, you know, if we die, we die. You know what I mean? When we die, we go bye-bye. Beyond the Brave, Joey Wheeler on the pack cover. A lot of new Joey Wheeler cards. All the references that I was able to kind of spot and put together in a video that came out about an hour and a half ago. Yesterday we did a fun video predicting, or not predicting, I'm sorry, blindly ranking duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal without knowing what comes next. That was a fun game. I played with my friend Solid Snack. Tuesday, we did a Digimon Beat Break review. I know we had Brian Gaming ask about my thoughts on Beat Break, so thank you again, Brian, for the donation. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to do a Beat Break review every like Monday, every Monday, Tuesday, so, you know, keep an eye out for those. I'm just here after watching your new video. Oh, cool. Well, I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, whenever there's like, you'll really only ever see me do videos on Yu-Gi-Oh! Card news when it pertains to the anime. I'm sure most people have noticed that by now. When it pertains to the anime, I really enjoy covering the news because I can, like, talk about anime references or if they're retrains, and I really like that. Whereas, like, if it's just, like, normal support, I really don't feel confident, like, just talking about how good they are, because I feel like there's just better Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creators to do that, you know? Has watching Season 3 of GX again made you change your stance on it? Is it overrated or perfectly rated? It's really good. It's really good. I think at one point I may have said it was overrated because some people viewed it, like, as high as they did. I will say it's probably perfectly rated because I do think it is incredibly good, even on my rewatch. I think we got him. I think we got him here. Good duel, man. Axel Hero, good duel. Good game. That felt like a very fun, like, balanced back and forth duel. I'm just very lucky that I kept getting Chaos Max out, even though you dealt with it with Peacock. But good game, Hero. Good game. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're already on the wheel portion. We're spinning the wheel. It is the J.R. Glenn sponsored wheel. J.R. Glenn has sponsored this wheel since part 74, so huge shout out to him. I know he had to dip pretty early in this stream, but huge shout out to him. We've got a bunch of wheel spins coming up. So if you're new here and you want to get on the queue without donating, all you have to do is write wheel. Yeah, I'm sorry about the brick. You know what's so funny, though? You bricking literally made it a good duel. Think about it. My chance to win was for you to brick. Which is ridiculous. But good game, Hero. Always a pleasure dueling you. Huge shout out to, yeah, you guys can expect a lot of GX videos towards the second half of May and in June. You can expect a lot of GX videos. Now that I've, you know, rewatched it. Down, 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 down. Oh no, you're good, Vital. You're good. Hero and Delayed, thank you guys for the duels. George, thank you for the duel as well. I think we've only done 3, right? We got 4 wheel spins coming up. I'll let it go for another, like, couple of minutes. Let it go for another couple of minutes. But yeah, after this duel room, we are moving over to Twitch, where we will be watching the final 7 episodes. 7. Of season 3. Alright. We are spinning. I do ask that if the wheel lands on you, just to thank the person that donated for you.
You have a new follower.
Chrissy, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Vital getting it. JR is no longer here, but thank you, Vital, for you also donated for the wheel. And thank you. I've gotten a huge shout out to JR Glenn. So looking forward to dueling you, Vital. The Elaine wheel spin is going to Wild Murkrow. It was close. Almost got to Brian X Gaming. Raphael, just make sure you thank Elaine. And the next one, Mark Duarte. Mark, make sure you thank Vital. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Vital. Final wheel spin is going to go to Muzan. Muzan, just make sure you thank Oz. Thank you, Oz. Looking forward to dueling you, Muzan. Well, I don't think we've dueled before, so that'll be fun. So if you just want a wheel spin, just get into one of the queues and I'll find you. We might stick with Chaos Ritual, dude. I think we're gonna stick with Chaos Ritual. And Chrissy, again, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Let me see if Vital is ready. Raphael's ready. Vital's dueling, which is totally fine. So we will duel Raphael, who's next up. Are you going to use Chaos Ritual, Mark? I'll stick with Chaos Ritual for you. I'll stick with it. Dude, it might, you know what, Axel Hero? It might be OP. It might be OP. By the way, there was more card news that came out that I'm going to do a video on for tomorrow. We got a couple of Summoned Skull cards, which is really cool. And one of them does have actually a really, really cool anime reference. So I will be doing a video on that tomorrow. I like to keep track of just who sent in the donation for the duel. Muzan, I also do that just in case. Just to keep track of it. Oh yeah, 100%, Chris, 100%. What is going on here, dude? Okay. Let's see. Second time's a charm. I sent these wings and I'll fly. Yeah, that's fine, Lone Wolf. Whatever deck you want to use, you just let me know if there's something you want me to play. But that's totally whatever you want to play. All right, having issues with Raphael, so I'm gonna duel Muzan, and then Raphael will try again in a little bit. Axel Hero, pleasure dueling you, and I really, really do appreciate you greatly, man. I appreciate our duels. Enjoy work, man. Enjoy work. Sounds good, Murkrow. Enjoy work. Or as Yusei Fudo once said, get your game on. Which he did factually say once in the English dub. Oh, it might be my game. It might be my game that's the issue. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. That was taking a while. I thought maybe we were glitched. Yeah, he said it in Crash Town. Get your game on. Said it in Crash Town. Let's see. Our Wingon is usually our opponent's bricking. And Muzan may be bricked. Maybe bricked. We've got some stuff here, man. Alright, Ash. That's okay. If this search gets negated, then we're in trouble. Yeah. Gateway to Chaos. And this card is activated. could work. We'll see. Alex, thank you for the sub. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's add the super soldier. Almost put it in the imperm column. Would not have been the first time I did that. Sadly, would not have been the first time I did that. Okay, come on. We played through the imperm and the ash. We still did a pretty decent start board. I mean, and Muzan, just based on those cards, probably has bricked here. I don't know what he's playing. Could just be a deck that if it gets one combo card, he's going to be fine. Damn, that stinks. All right, well, he won't be able to win next turn. Is that no battle damage or all damage? Takes damage. Yeah, damn. What don't you like, Chris, about the aesthetic changes? I'd love to know. Let's go. We're gonna run a copium poll.
I know you don't normally allow this, but can we duel?
Of course, dude.
If not, you can just roll this into a spin.
No, absolutely, man. I sometimes do allow people to donate twice for them and for the wheel. I've definitely allowed that before. So absolutely, JR. Yeah, I'm looking forward to dueling you, man. Thank you so much for the another super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. But yeah, no, thank you, JR. I appreciate it. Here is our copium poll of the day. Do you think we will actually get a DM reboot anime? I'm very curious to see where this where the results of this will land. In a small sample size. I mean, I imagine we're only going to have 30, 40, 50 people vote, but very interested. Very interested to see where this is going to land. It's been after getting nothing for so long, it's been a fun week, really couple of weeks, where we got the announcement of announcements for the 30th anniversary, which again, I always preface, might not lead to anything, but at least it's something. And now we have back-to-back Yugi and Joey being on the cover of the core sets, updated cards. It's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. Okay. Well, Muzan going up against Yubel. Or playing Yubel, excuse me. We just attack and... I mean, if they get a Yubel out, I think we lose. We have to try that, because if Yubel hits the field, we lose. We literally lose. I think this has a graveyard effect, yeah. Yeah, we're going to lose. I mean, Yubel is still good, dude. JR needs to cook you. There's a chance he will. I mean, there's a pretty good chance that he will. I have a couple of ideas. We're going to add Chaos Max. Lone Wolf, thank you for the super chat, my man.
Well, it is my God Eyes deck, but it is the alpha build of the deck.
Yeah. No, let's do it, dude. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Dude. This thing looks so cool. This low-key might be my favorite, like, BLS design. The, like, Heavenly Soldier. It's so cool. JR Lone Wolf, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody being here. Raul, the watch-along is going to be right after this duel room. These duel rooms usually take a couple hours, so I would probably say, like, 4:15. 4:15, 4:20. Probably around there. If I had to put a guess on it.
The last Pokemon arc just ended.
Kevin, thank you for the super.
Because the anime is not allowed to stop, we're now basically stuck with a year worth of filler until a Gen 10 anime.
What? Is that true? I mean, it's definitely true about the anime not being allowed to stop because there's like TV deals and stuff. But that's crazy. How do you know? My question, though, is like, how do you know it's like filler?
Hello, Dylan. I'm sure chat wants to see a spooky duel of you misplaying with Ghostricks. How about a Ghostrick wheel?
I mean, Ghostrick Master donated for that, so I don't even know who that is. It reads like delayed. I'm sure it's delayed. But we will play with Ghostrick. We will play with Ghostrick. Listen, I don't think that's going to go very well for us, but I'm going to do my best. Maybe this will be the stream where I finally get a win with Ghostrick. Hopefully it is. I've gotten a couple of offline wins with it. But we've got another wheel spin that we'll do a little later on. Yeah, that's the witch voice. Text-to-speech. And I feel like Delayed's the only one who ever does that. I'm saving up for some other donos down the line. Great. That's why it's so easy to frame me. Delayed, come on, man. No, I know what Yubel does, Mark. This deck just doesn't have a way to out Yubel, so I'm just trying to speed up the duel. We really can't win against a deck like Yubel, so I'm just trying to speed up the duel. I mean, I'm aware that Yubel, deals damage. What's going on, that man? Good to see you. Well, Kevin, yeah, that stinks. I mean, to every Pokemon fan, that is weird. If the main story ends, and now you're in this like filler portion to end the show. But I don't know. Maybe they'll tell good stories in it. Maybe they'll have compelling episodes. So you never know.
Make it 2 will spins, LOL.
You never know. Thank you, Lone Wolf, for the super chat. I mean, the back half of the original Naruto was filler until the end. You want it to be a Ghost Trick wheel, Lone Wolf? I mean, I'll do another Ghost Trick wheel. I'll dono $100 if you would. Stop. Come on, man. I think this is the first time we've gotten pre-prep. 76 filler episodes. That is insane, man. Insane. Oh, nice wheel spin. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about it for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, any Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Like, imagine, like, with, like, VRAINS, Playmaker beats I, and then there's, like, a year worth of them, like, doing nothing. Like, nothing related to the plot, just, like, random side quests. Which I think would have benefited VRAINS, you know, had it been before. Had it been prior, you know, to that stuff, but... I mean, is this going to be the duel until we deck out in 40 turns? No, I mean, as soon as I saw it was Yubel, I knew we lost. I just can't believe, like, there's not a way for Yubel to just win. There's a way for you to win. I don't think there is. I was trying to just end the duel. Unless it's through this card. I mean, this card, if we can get the effect off, I think might work. I know, it's so... I can't believe they haven't run into Nightmare Pain yet. I do. I mean, you know, Heart of the Underdog went pretty crazy in that duel. But yes. Yes. I mean, that's a classic. Yeah, I mean, a DM sequel would be really cool. I mean, again, a new show in that world allows us to see all of these new cards that have just been added to the game, and I think that would be really cool. We'd also probably get, like, more cards as well. Yeah, the poll is around 50-50, which is where I kind of felt it would be. On whether people think we'll actually get one or not. And you know what? My opinion on it changes. Sometimes I feel yes, sometimes I feel no. So even my opinion's kind of all over the place. Yeah, seeing Yugi using Shining Sark. I mean, no. Well, here's the thing. If they do reboot it and it's similar to the original story, I still think you would get the updated cards. I really do. So, I still think you would have that possibility even if the story was similar. But yeah, I'd prefer, I guess, a sequel as well, just because it's like a different storyline. So I would like that as well. That man, thank you so much.
Horizons filler instead will focus on Scarlet Violet story arcs.
Gotcha.
Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sleep,
Pokemon Go,
Pokemon Unite. Maybe Pokokia because of Ditto.
Wait, are they actually gonna focus on Pokemon Go? How are they gonna do that? I mean, that would be really cool. So, it's not the main story for Pokemon, but I feel like all that stuff could be interesting nonetheless, if you're a fan of the franchise. Them focusing and paying like tribute to their older, or not older, but other properties. I mean, that seems like it could be pretty fun. And thank you, that man, for the super chat. Appreciate ya. Yeah, I'm certainly interested. I'm certainly interested to see, like, what happens with that, with the Pokemon
Master
Go.
Phoenix in Tag Force is a bum and a fraud.
Natalie, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, listen, I agree with that. I agree with that. Muzan, good game, Muzan. I mean, listen, I stopped playing Tag Force. I literally stopped playing Tag Force. What are we gonna play against JR? We haven't played Tunes yet. I stopped playing Tag Force because of it. You know what? I had to. I had to. JR, good luck, my friend. Looking forward to the duel. You think I let Aster down? Come on, man. Come on, man. You were there. You were there. You know how bad Aster was. I mean, he was bad. He was a bad duelist. Okay, I made mistakes too, but he was worse. Remember one test I got like a 30 on? How does that even happen? I literally got a 30 on one of the Tag Force tests. All right, let me see. Let's see. JR, in his past duels against us, he's played Danger. Let's see what he's got. That's right, he does have Shining Sark as well. Yep, that's right. I almost forgot he built Shining Sark. Yeah, and Shining Sark is one of those decks, dude, that if you get Shining Sark to open, the deck can really dance. But if you don't get Shining Sark, if you don't get this spell card, dude, or like this DMG, you can really like brick bad. And I remember that happened once when we dueled JR, but this time it looks like he's gonna cook, man. He's gonna cook. And I'm looking at our hand. I mean, we do have a Kaiju, but like, dude, we're in a little bit of trouble because we do not have Toon World or Toon Kingdom. Well, when the Pokemon Horizons gets onto Pokemon Go story arc, you'll have to let me know. Oh, dude. We're getting all these great cards. This is literally all we can do. I'm undecided what I'm doing tonight for a stream. It also, we're watching 8 episodes of GX. I'm also not 100% sure we'll even be able to do a Twitch stream. depending on when this ends, then 8 episodes of GX is going to be probably the better part of 3.5 hours, and then I have to eat dinner. You know, it might be at that point 10 o'clock, so I'll have to see what time it is. You know, if you know, we might start at 9. But, you know, I gotta say, but I'm not sure what I'm playing. I do not have a Synchron deck now. 5Ds is projected to start the week of June 1st. I feel very confident about that. 5Ds will start the week of June 1st. Actually, we might have a Yusei deck. We might have a Yusei deck. Oh, we're gonna be cooked. This isn't lethal, is it? That is the worst loss we've had in this room. We have not been whipped like that in this duel room tonight. Good game, JR. You know what it was? JR got the spell card he needed, which is Shining Sark, so vital for that deck, and we did not get Toon Kingdom. And we had so many good cards. Toon BLS, Toon Dark Magician, Comic Hand, but you literally need Toon Kingdom to play any of those cards. And sadly, we did not have Toon Kingdom, and we did not have any cards like Table of Contents that could get to Toon Kingdom. So it was a pretty quick GG's. Good game, JR. Good game, man. We have not lost like that this stream. I mean, JR came in, kicked our teeth in, and left. Good game, my man. You know what? You did. And you played it really well. You played it really well. Yeah, I mean, you also opened with Imperm and Fubalos, so even if we went first, and we couldn't do anything even if we went first, but even if we went first, you would have had ways to negate and Mulcharmy. I mean, yeah, you had a very, very good opening hand. And you played it well. I remember there was one time we dueled JR and you used that deck and it went like 40 turns. Do you remember that? And the duel just, because none of us could get like the card we needed. And I remember it took forever for you to get Shining Sark. Eventually you did, but oof, man. Yeah, you let me know what deck you want me to use, Lone Wolf. You let me know what deck, and then I'll use that deck. But you let me know what deck you want me to use. I have all my decks listed in the description. Ritual spell from grave, now from the deck. Yeah, and sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's like that. I mean, with that Toon deck as well, if you're not like Toon Kingdoming it, you're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. Get our Chaos Max out. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. Let's dance, man. Let's dance. Nervously waiting here. Oh, boy. Yeah, the new tunes look really cool. I'm very excited to add new tunes into my deck in this game. I've heard the new tunes are like disgustingly good. Sounds good, but I'll head over there right after this duel. Alright, I'll use this deck. Mind Scan, that trap that lets you look at your opponent's cards. Yeah, that's a fun one. That seems fun. Yeah, I'm excited for those cards to hit MD, but it'll be a while. There's no way Mind Scan doesn't end up getting banned. Wow, you think it's going to be that much of an issue? While you have a tune card in your field or graveyard, your opponent must keep their hand revealed. Also, you can look at their set cards at any time. That is a pretty crazy. That is a pretty crazy, crazy thing. If you have a tune monster and a tune spell in your field, you can declare one card name that is not among the cards effects activated in this chain. Negate the activated effects of cards with the original name until the end of this turn. Wow. Dude, it's such a cool looking card, though. Yeah, that does feel... That does feel really strong. I'm just laughing because it's such a ridiculous card that you can just look at everything your opponent has. But it's Pegasus, right? I mean, as someone who's a huge Pegasus fan, that is Pegasus. I think that's you get to basically like be Pegasus when you use that card, which is so cool. I think. There's something about that that's so cool. Well, Seto Kaiba's definitely going to be on, I think, the next core set. I mean, I think it would be... The only way he's not is if they were only going to do 2 DM core sets. But I want to ask X-Slayer, because I just feel like X-Slayer has information that the public does not. And I wish he was in here. But, you know, I just think that... I just think that Kaiba's a shoo-in to be like a character on the next like core set. Personally. Sounds good, Natalie. Yeah, I'm probably gonna upgrade to 2 cups of coffee a day. I've been at 1 for a long time, but I'm probably gonna move up to 2 very soon. One in the morning when I wake up, and then 1 at like 2 or 3. Yeah, maybe I'll try to not give in, Delayed. Maybe I'll try to not give in. Dun 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 dun. That's what Starbucks wants you to get addicted to caffeine. That feels like a crazy like conspiracy theory, but you're probably right. I'm sure the big beans, the big coffee beans industry really does want that. I'm turning off effects. Mark Duarte has beaten us. Good game, Mark. Oh, okay, he's attacking. Does he have lethal? Yeah, I guess he does. Well, we were dueling well, and then JR and Mark just back-to-back defeats. Good game, Mark. Good game, man. Good duel. All right, I am hitting the restroom. Appreciate all you guys here. Plenty of more dueling, plenty of more Yu-Gi-Oh conversation to come. I'm gonna change. Now you know what? I'm gonna stick with Chaos Ritual. It's the new deck. I'm gonna stick with it. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys. No, I'm a big Keurig coffee pods guy. Yeah, dude, you can't spend money on Dunkin' and Starbucks, dude. You can't. You can't. I will be right back. I will be right back. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. Dutch Brothers is great. Every time I go to Texas, Dutch Brothers is a must. So upset it's not in Delaware yet, but it's going to come to Delaware. I went into an H-E-B in Texas. That's like a very big, like, Mexico grocery store and Texas grocery store, and they're great. And they give, like, free samples, like, in Costco, and I was with my mother-in-law, and I asked the free sample lady, I was like, are there any plans for, like, H-E-B to come to Delaware? She gave me a very weird look. She was like, no. Okay. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? I mean, come on. Good luck, Vital. It doesn't hurt to ask. It does. Come on, man. You're telling me the, like, 19-year-old employee that was giving out free samples would not know where the next expansion was going to be? Is that what you're telling me? Got a good starting hand here, chat. We're going to dump Blue Eyes. Chaos Max Dragon. His Kaiba's summoning of this thing in DSOD was so freaking cool, dude. It was so cool. You know what is opening very close to me? Something that Delaware just got, and that is Potbellies. I don't know who's familiar with Potbellies. Ivrea swears by it. I mean, it's a thing in Texas. I don't know too much about it, but when she heard it was coming like 15 minutes from us, she got so excited. But apparently it's a really good sandwich place. I don't know if JR is still here, but I imagine he knows of it because he's from the area. But yeah, apparently it's a really good sandwich place across like the central part of America. So I'm very excited to try that when it comes. Meh, it's okay. So JR not a big fan of it. Ivrea, my wife loves it. Loves it. Now I've never had it, so I don't have an opinion on it. But now I've heard two different things. Well, I'm gonna have to try it. Although I really like Jersey Mike's, and I know you're not a Jersey Mike's guy. So better than Subway or Jersey Mike's. See, it's so funny because if somebody said it's better than Jersey Mike's, to me, I'd be like, oh, that's got to be so good. But I know to you, it's, you know, Jersey Mike's is like low. Well, I will try it when it opens, and I will let you know what I think. But, you know, hopefully I like it. I think we're just piercing here. The double pierce. Oh, I did not read the card. You know, Vital probably knew that I was not going to read the card. I was smart. I mean, it was smart. It did double piercing to myself. I've got to get rid of that card. If I don't get rid of that card, I think we lose. Good old BLS. Only thing lower is Arby's and Wendy's. Yeah, Ivrea loves Arby's, which I always like make fun of her for. Because she's the only person I know that like really likes Arby's. Which, you know, I just... I don't get that one. I don't get that one. That's one that Carrie does too. Okay, well good. Okay, well now it's not just her. At least there's someone else. I don't know what's wrong with their taste buds, Dak. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know if Nicole does. I imagine she doesn't, but I don't know. Gotta get rid of this because otherwise Vital can just attack and crash and win. This at least I think will save our soul. Arby's is good. All right, Mark Duarte likes Arby's. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't like despise Arby's, but I would never go there. I would never go out of my way to go to Arby's. Have I had Arby's before? Yes. Do I think it's like good? No, but I don't think it's like terrible. Ugh, come on. There was a point in my life where I loved Subway, but not anymore. Dylan looks like a type of person to eat Arby's. I mean, what is that? I don't even know what that means. No, we can't, dude. I like Wendy's. I will say Wendy's has certainly declined in quality in the last few years. I will agree with that. That it's certainly gone down. But I do not mind Wendy's. I don't mind Wendy's. You know what I just had for the first time? Because there's one very close to me. I've never had it before, and I actually thought it was really good. Hardee's Jr. Is that it? No, just Hardee's. Hardee's. I thought Hardee's was pretty good. I don't know if anybody has opinions on Hardee's. I thought it was good. Right, it's Hardee's and I've never been to a Carl's Jr. But the Hardee's I thought was pretty good. We can't attack this thing. Oh, it's the same thing? Okay. Yeah, Hardee's I thought is good. JR, what's your opinion on Hardee's? Gonna need my donos back. Alright, let me... Oh, no! Alright, let me say this. I disavow Wendy's. You know, I talk about how I don't mind Wendy's. I have not been to Wendy's in a really, really long time. I have not been to Wendy's in a really long time. But my opinion of it is not a negative one, if I'm being honest. There's a Carl Jr.'s by my dad. It's okay. Yeah, I like the Hardee's was pretty good. I'm trying to think other fast food, like quick places. I don't go to a lot of like fast food places often. Good game, Vital. Good duel. Good duel. Good game. There is a Waffle House in the main town, and I've never been to a Waffle House. Not that I've heard good things about Waffle Houses, but I feel I have to go at least once to experience it. Right? Like, I feel like I have to.
Thank you for the dono.
So I have to go to Waffle House at some point.
Also,
Natalie, thank you for the $2 donation, Natalie.
Pyramid of Light will be good on a rewatch. Dylan, I heard the Panera Charged Lemonade is coming back. Can't wait for that.
You know what? Speaking of Panera used to have this thing, and Natalie, thank you so much for the donation. Panera used to have this thing called the Kickin' Grilled Cheese. It was grilled cheese with this, like, custom, delicious, like, salsa verde sauce on it that gave it a little bit of a kick. And, dude, that grilled cheese was cooking. It was kicking. That grilled cheese was kicking. Really good. Really good grilled cheese. So I've never had the charged lemonade from Panera. But that kicking grilled cheese, if that comes back, I'll be enjoying Panera again. But Natalie, thank you so much for the $2 dono. And yeah, Vital, good duel. Good game, Vital. Good game. Lair King, thank you for the $2 super chat.
Waffle House is pretty good.
You know, and JR is swearing by Waffle House. I will have to go to I will have to go to the Waffle House. That's like 15 minutes from where I live, because I don't think there's any Waffle Houses in New Jersey. There are no Waffle Houses in New Jersey. The nearest location, Delaware. Yeah. So I will have to try Waffle House. Because I like breakfast. I love waffles. I'm a big pancake and waffle guy. I love waffles, man. So I will have to try Waffle House. Good food and New Jersey don't go together. Oh, I can't agree with that. I do think New Jersey's got some good food.
I wonder what best describes you as Slifer Red, losing to Geminis or fumbling hard on Master Duel Quiz.
I think probably losing to Geminis, but I also didn't read the card. If I read the slime card, I wouldn't have attacked it, but I didn't read it, and I cost myself 6,000 life points. So what are you gonna do? I mean, it was a brutal mistake. But no, listen. I still think I'm raw yellow, but I understand why people think I should be Slifer Red. Lair King, thank you for the super. That man, thank you for the Devil Dono. I appreciate you, my friend. I understand why people feel that way. Oh, this is gonna be a bricktastic duel, isn't it? No, now we can cook. I did cook myself with Power Bond, but you know what? It was like how Zane died in GX. There was something beautiful about it. There was something beautiful about it. I think I like pancakes more, but I do love both. Although, like, real waffles, like not Eggo waffles, real waffles are really good. Really good. And, like, Belgian waffles they're Belgian, dude, and they're good. They're really good. Oh, yeah, come on. What am I doing? I'm slacking. I gotta get the song.
Dylan's got his deck stacked up high and tight. Chain energy in play. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, burn, baby, burn.
Every card you play.
The grooves of the waffles do give it a distinct advantage.
Burn, baby, burn.
Where the toppings stay in it much easier than pancakes. And there is something to, I do admit there is something to be said about that. This is the Chain Energy theme song.
Move they make, chain
Energy is there. Oh my god, dude, with this freaking card.
Burn, baby, burn. Feel the heat today. Burn, baby, burn.
I don't even know what happened.
Watch their life points sway. Chain after chain. It's a fiery game.
I don't even know how he did the math wrong. I mean, it's insane.
Opponents feeling the flame. Cards fly off the board.
He didn't solve the linear equations properly. Bruh.
Chain energies roar. In this duel it pays. Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, no way, dude.
Every card you play. Burn, baby, burn. 5 500 points away. Burn, baby, burn. Every card you play. Burn, baby, burn. 500 points away.
Transaction rollback. Oh my, he's gonna try the equation again. He's gonna try the equation again, dude. There's no way. There's no way. He's gonna solve the equation again. But if he misses, he loses. It all comes down to this. I don't think he solved it correctly. Way too much math in this Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. I mean, I don't even know what he's doing wrong because I don't understand the card at all. He just summoned another one. This guy, I mean, Raphael, this guy's crazy. I love it, dude. I love it, man. He's going to give it a third shot.
Thank you for the dono.
That's just insane,
If I
man.
were you in Tag Force, I would divorcing Aster.
Well, I am, Natalie. I really am. I mean,
Also,
I'm done with that.
I feel like Yusaku isn't my favorite protagonist. There were things that were left to be desired.
Wow.
Yuma is my new favorite.
Well, that is crazy, but you know what? I always say opinions should, like, some opinions, not all opinions, but there's nothing wrong with opinions changing. But that is really interesting, Natalie. It is weird to think that Yusaku is no longer your favorite pro tag. I do think Yuma is a better pro tag than Yusaku personally. But, yeah, everybody's got their favorites, of course. Okay, hold on. Please. We need him to miss again. I'm not even going to try to figure out what he needs to do correct here. 6 was selected. Okay. 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 I'm not. I do not understand that card at all. Good game, Raphael. I just don't get that card at all. I don't get it. Nothing about me gets it. I don't understand that card. Raphael, good game. I did not take Calc 3, no. But Natalie, yeah, I like that. We're going to be starting our Zexal rewatch probably in September, so hopefully you'll join us on Twitch for that. I would like to play Duels of the Roses again. I don't know if there's like any new mods though, JR, that have come out for it. If not, I wouldn't mind doing like a challenge run. Like maybe trying to like beat it with like only using cards from like Yugi's deck or Joey's deck. Maybe there's like a fun challenge run that I could try to do. But I wouldn't mind playing it again. I mean, I like playing that every couple of years. It's a very, very fun game. Very fun game. All right. Nuzlocke, if your monster dies, you get rid of it. That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually. Dak's got good ideas. Speaking of good ideas, we got 2 more wheel spins coming. One for Ghostrick Master, where I have to use Ghostrick, and one from Lone Wolf, where I have to use Odd Eyes. So if you want to join the wheel, just write wheel in chat. I will put you on the wheel. If it lands on your name, we will duel. And I appreciate, by the way, everybody, being here, hanging out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, JR, if I was going to play it again, which it's possible, because it is probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game, certainly of the, like, retro games, I would want to do some sort of, like, challenge run. Delayed, I don't want to hear anything about toxic cards, man. Come on. Come on, man. with your 3 chicken games. All right. Oh, no, you're good, Vital. If ever anybody duels already, I just put him as a respin. All right, we will be dueling Cammy. That is going to be Ghostrick versus Varel, so that'll be interesting. Cammy, there's no one to thank because it was a... I don't know what the donation was. And how about that, Vital? It was your lucky day. Play the lotto. We'll be respinning. Lone Wolf. It will be Dak. Dak. I just threw him on here. I want to see if he wants to duel, because I can respin if you want. It's up to you, Dak. I would love to duel you. It's up to you. I forced Dak onto the wheel. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it, man. Just make sure you thank... Well, actually, Lone Wolf doesn't want to be thanked. Yeah, no, I think it would be fun to do a Nuzlocke. I never even thought about doing a Nuzlocke for Duels of the Roses. So great idea, Dak. Great idea. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, Dak always says he wants to be part of the wheel. All right, we got 2 more duels, and then we are most likely going to be switching over to Twitch for the GX Season 3 finale watch along. Crazy that Season 3 is ending today. Crazy. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And today mo no te karo sukona ze narita ukatate. Sounds good, Shadow. Okay. Let's see what we got. You did, Vital. Yeah, I think we're probably close to 4 and 4 if I had to guess. Today no dado egado. Video on the new Joey Wheeler cards out today. Beyond the Brave, new core set coming out in Japan in July. We also have a video yesterday blindly ranking Zexal duels without knowing what comes next. Tomorrow, we will be doing a video on a couple of new summoned skull cards that came out. So that'll be fun. And then, not sure what we'll be doing Saturday and Sunday video-wise, but yeah, there will be. There's only one stream tomorrow, and it is a GX watch-along. We're starting Season 4. I mean, a Yu-Gi-Oh! R anime would be cool. Geo pack. I think the chance for that probably has come and gone unless they, like, you know, like add new cards to the story, which maybe they could do, but that's probably unlikely, unfortunately. I think there was a chance for a Yu-Gi-Oh! R anime. Unfortunately, I think it's just like come and gone at this point. But you never know. I do have a video in the works, not sure when it'll be out in the next few weeks for sure. I'm ranking the most shocking losses each protagonist had by least shocking to most shocking. So I look at a protagonist, I pick what I think their most shocking loss was, and then I rank that amongst every protagonist. And so that's a fun video. So I think that should be out in a couple of weeks. Hoping the Millennium World video will be out soon. And, you know, when GX ends, there's going to be a lot of GX videos, including me ranking every duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which will be a ridiculous one. Natalie, enjoy looking for some kittens. I love that. Love that, Natalie. And today mo sono e caro ukura. Yeah, we're doing a lot of character top 10 moments. We'll be doing probably top 10 saddest, top 10 darkest. Got a couple of discussion videos I want to do as well. So yeah, there's a lot of GX content. Still have a few more DM videos to make, but those will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Top 10 GX characters. All right, let's see what we can do here, man. Gonna summon BLS. Second in a row. Okay. Can't believe GX is almost over. I know. It really did fly by. I got my God card one turn too late. I mean, I loved your first turn there, Lone Wolf. I mean, it was good. I can see this being a good deck when you've, like, finished it. I know you said this is, like, a prototype. But I can certainly see this being a tough deck when it's finished. Look, I think Lone Wolf said it was, like, a beta version of his deck. So, I'm sure I know he's still building it. I mean, he still might be able to do something here. We don't have, like, a crazy board. If I'm not in co-op, don't say hi. Dak has beaten me. No, Dak's beaten me with a couple of GX anime decks delayed. Dak's beaten me with a couple. Abby, thank you for another super chat. Thank you, Abigail.
Gallop. Kathy versus Pip and Zexal. Even though Pip made her dog do most of the work, she did tell him what to play.
True. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, like, kind of get to that conclusion that that was a girl versus girl duel. Even though, as you said, it was really the dog duel. Which even that is so ridiculous to say, isn't it? But yeah. I mean, I know Rio's in your profile picture. I mean, I like the Rio versus Lotus duel quite a bit. It's one of my favorite Rio duels. And that's obviously a rare, you know, girl versus girl duel. No, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyone can duel. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the beauty of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know? What's going on, Dane? How you doing? If I'm out in Quahog, don't say hi. It's like the great Chef Gusteau. Yes, from Ratatouille. Anyone can cook. That's right. But thank you so much, Abigail, for the super chat. Thank you guys all so much for the love and support. I can't tell you how much it genuinely adds up and means so much to me. And, yeah, thank you to everybody just for being here, hanging out. It means the world. Means the world. Oh, my God. I was not expecting an Obelisk the Tormentor summon. Of all the things I was not expecting, that was at the top of my list. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm doing good, Ezra. How you doing? I can't complain. The power of a god. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's true, Abigail. Yeah. No, he tributed. He tributed 3 monsters for Obelisk. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nothing beats getting a shiny. Nothing beats getting a shiny Pokemon, Ezra. That's awesome. Happy for you. Happy for you. Yeah, so Shadow Players, I'm dueling the... So I always, in these streams, anybody who donates or super chats gets an auto duel with me in the duel queue. If the duel queue runs out and we still have time at the end of the stream, I will just duel kind of random people in chat. But we've already been live for a couple hours. I have another Twitch stream right after this, so probably won't be the case today. But you are, again, you know, more than welcome to duel whoever you'd like in the chat. I think we're in some trouble here. Vortex. I've got an idea that might work if we get another turn, which I think we will. That negate is brutal. I've got an idea. Actually, can we summon this thing, dude? Oh, dude, I think we have to... Let me do this. I think he'll negate this. This has been a really good duel. No. I have an idea. Sounds good, JR. Sounds good. Enjoy your dinner, man. And your snack. He's going to have to use Vortex's effect here. Okay, so that was the goal with that. So now we can summon Super Soldier. So we'll Chaos Form. This is risky. But I think this will work, right? And then Super Soldier will deal the attack. I think. Yeah. Good game, Lone Wolf. That was a really good duel. Really good duel. And you know what? You got your God out. You got Obelisk out. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. Good game, dude. Yeah, that deck is, I think when you have it, like, fully built, that's going to be a really lethal deck. And now we got to use Ghostrick. I'm trying my hand at making lasagna. Nice. Tough dish to make. A classic Italian staple that was made in my household many, many times. I actually don't really, as an Italian, I don't really like lasagna that much, which usually gets my Italian card revoked. But I'm not like, I'm not a big like Italian, a lasagna guy. I'm not a big lasagna guy. But I hope it comes out really well, man. Dude, I am not good enough to summon Angel of Mischief. Oh, no, I've broken Spaghetti. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, right, because some Italians, it's like, it's awful if you break Spaghetti. Come, please. Please. I'm not that, you know. I've definitely... It's fine. It's fine to do that. In my humble opinion. Yeah, I don't make fresh pasta. No, again, I'm a pretty fake Italian, to be honest with you. I'm not like, I don't like love pasta all that much. I don't really like love red sauce. I'm very, I do love pizza. So I do have that, like, you know. Saying that in Jersey would get you in trouble. That's why I left. That's why I left. I genuinely didn't have a choice. I had to leave. Oh, you eat the spaghetti like a bag of chips? Yeah. Yeah, that would be well. I don't mind Alfredo. I really like pesto, the green pesto. I like pesto a lot. If I'm out in Quahog, don't say hi. Yeah, not a red sauce guy. I love vodka sauce as well. Vodka sauce is really good. Can I cancel that? I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. I don't know. This deck I cannot figure out. I do not play this deck well. I don't know why I did that. I thought there was an effect when you attack. There was no effect. Cammy, good game. Ghostrick Master, if you're still here, whoever you are, I'm sorry. I let you down. I let you down. Mark, Dak. Who are we? Who's the last duel? Dak, yes. Using Odd Eyes. And Lone Wolf, thank you for the dono. That was a hilarious duel. That's the content we're here for. Good. Well, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right. Good luck, Dak. Good luck.
Dylan's got no chance, Jack.
Dak, we have to beat. He's probably using some really goofy GX deck. We have to beat Dak. Heroes versus Odd Eyes. I mean, that makes sense. Jaden versus Yugioh. I even said yesterday that, like, of the, like, pro tag versus pro tag matchups, that's one that I really, really would love to have seen. Or seeing, like, a full setting. You know, they both became Supreme Kings. They both kind of went evil for a little bit. They both deal with this, like, deep darkness rooted inside of them. I think Jaden and Yugioh would have a very good duel. I think it'd be a really good duel. Yeah, 2 Supreme Kings. Necro Angel, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Necro Angel. I don't want to hold you down. I am mildly concerned here because I don't know if we're going to be able to dance against Dak here. I don't know if it's going to be too weak, our combo that we have planned. So the queue is still open for this stream, but this will most likely be the last duel. And yeah, we do these streams every week. I mean, usually on Thursday around this time we do them. Although actually starting next week, we're probably going to do them every Thursday at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So it will be a little bit of a later start than usual, starting next Thursday. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Well, it'll be like near the end of the work shift. Dueling instead of lunchtime. Sadly, we don't have our big thing yet. Okay, we got rid of Plasma. Now we'll see what Dak can do here. Yeah, I'll close the poll. Yes ended up getting a lot of late votes because that was like 50-50 really the whole time. So yes got a lot of late votes. Yeah, you know, 60-40 yes. Do you think we will actually get a DM reboot out of it? I still like... I think I still lean no. I really do think I still lean no, but... I don't know. I mean, another good question would be, do you think we will ever get another anime? I think that would be closer to like 80-20. I really do. I think that would be closer to like 80-20. Do you think we will ever get another Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Maybe even like 90-10. But whether it's going to be a DM reboot specific anime, I think... I don't know. I just don't feel super confident about it, about the likelihood. But there's certainly some smoke with coping for that. Oh, Dax. Oh, come on, man. Damn, not Dak's fault. Not Dak's fault. That's annoying, man. That's annoying. No, Dak was like, you know what? I just want to get to freaking season 3. Dak's like, I just want to get to the end of season 3, man. All right, well. We'll take 5 and 6. Brian wins the duel room. Brian, thank you for that super chat earlier. 9-0. Freaking killing it, man. Maz Gamer and Codemaker with the 6 wins each. Mark with 4 wins. Cammy with 3. Vital with 2. Dark Lord with 2. Delayed Axel, George, Muzan, JR, Gogo, Jay, Raphael, Loadwolf, Zorox, Wolfhound, Dak. Thank you all for competing in the duel room. You need to win one more and lose one more.
6-7, I'm giving up on you.
Come on, man. Come on. All right. Well, we got 8 episodes to watch, so we are going to switch it over to Twitch for the end of season 3. I want to say thank you to everybody that was here. I greatly, greatly appreciate all of you. We had so many people that donated and super chatted, so thank you so much. We are going to be live on Twitch in like 2 minutes, so please follow me over there if you don't already. We are finishing season 3 of Subbed Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all. I'll see you in a few minutes, or I hope you have an amazing day.